Hello, 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 everybody. Welcome to the Nocturnal Nerdcast. I am Eric. It is Tuesday, the 11th. I didn't make sure of August 2026. We got a few fun topics tonight. As I said last week, we're going to talk about some of the topics that you guys voted on towards the end of the stream. We're definitely setting aside time for that. Besides that, we're going to talk a little bit about upcoming stuff with D23. We're going to talk about lanterns. We're going to talk about a few other random topics because there wasn't a lot of news as I suspected when I said Thursday. We're not going to have anything new probably this week, and I was right because we got a bunch of stuff coming up this weekend. Anyway, a couple of shout outs here. We have Amethyst in the building. Jose is here, channel members. Thank you so much. Cameron is in the house. Staggervore is here. Dalton, Justin, Fetman is in the building. Let's see, Ira, Reed. Just a few shout outs here before we get started. Calvin's here. The early people get shout outs. Chris, Tony is here, and just your casual viewer. Thank you guys for being here. We're going to bring up our panelists. We got a couple people in the panel, so let's bring them up. First, we're going to bring up Darren, who's in the building.
Hello.
What's up, Darren?
Hello.
How are you doing?
I'm good. I'm ready to do some lists. It's gonna be a fun time.
Oh, I'm about to do something that people are not expecting. This is really, really not expecting. I'm laughing because I can imagine what the reaction is going to be. So, here we go. We have another guest waiting in the back, who is here to talk about a recent movie that he saw, I'm sure, and that is Paigey is here.
Hello.
What's doing?
Yeah. I'm sitting here and I was like, I'm gonna bring Paigey up second because I was like, we'll wait and build the anticipation for it. But Paigey has arrived. How are you doing, Paigey?
I'm good. The weather was really sunny before. Now it's like super cloudy. Can you? Is my microphone all sweet?
Oh yeah. You sound great.
Okay,
you sound better than some of the people that are here regularly. So I mean,
no. I was just wondering because I had to it's a different computer, so I was like settings and shit like that.
Are you in the same place or no?
No, different place.
Okay.
I know. I can probably
okay.
I'm in the living room / kitchen dining area. So yeah.
Okay. Yeah. The last time you were here, you were still at the old place, and we could hear stuff outside of your apartment,
they were
constantly.
they were doing roadworks. Yeah, it was ridiculous.
So yeah, we have Paigey in the house. He's going to hang out with us for a bit and chat, I guess, about some of the stuff. And I know you've seen a couple movies. We'll get into that in a moment. Yeah. But we do have D23 coming up this weekend and some Marvel speculation to talk about. And lanterns, which, by the way, we got a new poster for that. We'll look at it here in a second. James Gunn put up a poster for lanterns earlier today. I think it was on the official account as well. But before we get into that, Paigey has actually seen some movies recently. So
for once,
yeah, I thought we would give Paigey a chance to chat about them. What movies have you seen, Paigey? Everybody's curious.
I saw Odyssey and I saw Spider-Man yesterday.
Okay.
Well, I didn't see Odyssey yesterday. I saw Odyssey like the Monday or Tuesday after it came out because I wanted to see it in like IMAX, but it's not really the IMAX. It's like IMAX that's not IMAX that they call it IMAX.
Mm-hmm. Limax.
Yeah, but like I went and saw it at 6 a.m. in the morning because if I didn't go see it at 6 a.m., I wouldn't have been able to see it for like 2.5 weeks or something in IMAX or in IMAX. I'm actually trying to think. Did I see anything else? Oh, I saw Toy Story. I saw Toy Story 5.
Okay, all right.
But whenever that came out,
I mean, that's kind of the best stuff that's been out in the last 2 months.
Someone tried to drag me to Moana, and I said, "Yeah, when I'm dead, you can drag my corpse there."
But you haven't seen Supergirl, right?
No, for a multitude of reasons.
Well, we talked about it. Talked about it a little bit.
I was sort of like busy in that period, and then it also looked pretty shit. So it was like this balance.
Well, the good thing is it's on streaming now, so you can just like.
Is it on HBO Max yet, or is it like by streaming? Like
I don't think so. No, I don't think
so. It'll be on HBO. Oh, okay, so it'll be on. You'd have to think it'll be on HBO Max soon.
Yeah,
you'd have to think.
Darren, did you see the Odyssey or no?
I did. Yeah.
Okay. I wasn't sure. I don't think we ever talked about it. I think that was one of those times where you weren't on like the week that it was out or something. Yeah. I don't remember. Okay, so you've seen Toy Story, Odyssey, and Spider-Man. Did you like all three? Yeah. Did you like all three of them or no?
Yeah, I think I'd probably rank them. I know Toy Story was pretty good.
It was pretty good. It was a really good story. Yeah.
It was like, because I didn't like Toy Story 4 that much.
Oh.
I thought it was
That's
unnecessary, but then I think Toy Story 5
I've heard that
was
from
good.
several people. We have one person on the panel that really loves Toy Story 4, but everybody else thinks it's not their favorite. So
I was gonna say, like, why don't you just say Darren?
no, Darren doesn't like Toy Story 4. Well, he does like
I
Toy
do
Story 4.
like
but it's
Toy
not-
Story 4.
Yeah.
It's my least favorite though.
That's
It's
what I
my
was gonna
least
say. Yeah, it's at the bottom
yeah.
of his list. So.
Yeah, I'm not saying I like hated, but I'm like,
Yeah,
if
I
it
get
didn't
it.
exist, I wouldn't be too upset.
I get it.
Yeah.
I'd probably rank it. To be honest, I'd probably go Odyssey, Toy Story, Spider-Man, though I liked all of them.
Right. I mean, it makes sense because Odyssey, even though it's really good, it's like it's one of those movies where you kind of know what you're getting when you go into it because the story's old as fuck. It's like 3,000 years old, so you
Yeah.
kind of know. But I mean, Toy Story beating Odyssey is crazy work, though. But I agree with that. I think it is a better movie.
Oh no, I
Usually.
liked Odyssey the most. I like Odyssey.
Oh, okay.
Toy
I
Story,
was gonna say, but Toy
Spider-Man.
Story is second, though, right? That's
Yeah,
your second
Toy Story
one.
is second
Okay.
above Spider-Man.
Okay,
but it's
gotcha.
not
So
this,
you were
like,
going in reverse. Gotcha.
massive thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For me, Odyssey wouldn't be my first one. I'd probably put. I don't even know if I put Spider-Man. I think I like Toy Story the most out of the three movies, to be honest.
I am basing that off like I've only seen each of them once, so it's based off just
Right.
like I'm sure if I
Yeah.
watched the Odyssey again, I'd be like, fuck, 3 hours. But yeah, just based off the first viewing.
I don't even know. Like, I've seen so many things. I'd have to think back, but yeah. So Supergirl, the issue with Supergirl, I think you're going to find is that it's going to be a little all over the place. If you ever get to watch it, it's going to be a little all over the place for you, like in terms of the story, because it's based on a great comic book, and I think the movie does a few of those things really well. But like, if you subtract the comic book from it and you're just watching the movie as the movie, which is what I did, it's like it doesn't make sense unless you've read the comic because it's missing certain things out of it. But some people like the movie better. I don't know how, but
Yeah,
the
I don't know.
comic
Even
book
though I
better.
haven't seen the movie, the one thing I knew that was going to be an issue was I don't know why they spent such a good amount of time in Superman building that world and the city he was in, and almost putting this like bit of conflict of interest in regards to who he is as a character and what the world thinks, and then go, okay, with Supergirl we could have done a bit more of that. No, we'll just send her off Earth and just do a very cliche space movie that's not very unique.
Yeah. So, and Darren, I don't know if we talked about it in detail because I did mention it, but I don't think you were on. I think as good as that story is for Supergirl, kind of piggybacking off what Paigey said, I think we should have had a different first story for Supergirl, to be honest.
I can see that. I don't think there's a world where that story works in a movie, like an hour and a half, hour, 40, 50 movie.
Or in a shared universe, because that story in the comic doesn't really rely on anything else outside of like just what's happening there. Whereas in this one, it's an early movie in a connected shared universe. So
I think if they were going to do that particular story, it should have been like a limited series, like HBO series, because
I can see that.
There's not enough time.
Yeah. So Spider-Man Brand New Day, Paigey, what are your thoughts on that? Because it was your number 3, but you didn't dislike it, right? Like you liked it.
Oh, no. I liked it quite a lot. I mean, I only saw it yesterday, so it's still pretty fresh. I think my only thing with it is that it feels like it's, I mean, it's been out for a bit, so I don't think like spoilers.
You can talk spoilers. No, we can go. We already
Okay.
cleared spoilers last week, so.
Oh, okay, sweet. I don't know. I feel like I think you could have done more in regards to the Spider-Man angle, in regards to the follow-on from No Way Home, rather than using it as a bit of a launch off for the X-Men.
Yes.
I don't think the X-Men needed Spider-Man. If it was like Inhumans or something like that, fair enough, because who the fuck are the Inhumans? Eric's favorite show, of course.
God, there we go. Bringing that back up.
But like, the X-Men don't need that, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So I was like, did it need to have that much? But at the same time, I still enjoyed what they did with it. But it was like, could you have done
that?
something?
That was kind of similar to what I said. Like I said that I think in the movie everything worked fine, but as a launching pad for a universe of characters, I don't understand why we started with that particular story with Jean Grey. Like I didn't understand why that was the introduction into that world. Like it didn't make a lot of sense to me. But
yeah,
some people love it. And look, like I said, it's gonna make it's almost, I think it's like 1.7 something billion right now. So it's gonna be at 2 billion by the end of the weekend easily, and then it's got another 3 weeks in the box office. So It's gonna be fine. I just have my personal opinion about it.
But to be fair, like my bad. Oops.
Oh, that might be what's
Makes
going
sense,
on.
makes
Like,
sense.
whatever.
Yeah.
So yeah, because anyway, but yeah, so I enjoyed Spider-Man. I mean, it's gonna make a lot of money. I think Doomsday is gonna make a lot of money. Speaking of that, are you gonna go see Doomsday when it comes out? Like, are you looking forward to that or not? Because we've talked about several times.
I'm like
here on the stream.
I'm intrigued by it. I'm interested to see what they do because I feel like it's gonna be, I guess, almost like a Crisis on Infinite Earth style thing. I think maybe.
Yeah, it's an incursion event, so it's going to bring all the worlds together. Yeah.
So I'm interested to see what they do. But at the same time, I'm like, I don't know. That is a fallacy. That is not true.
Have you, like, I'm very curious on your channel, have you had people like trying to contact you to find out what's going on? Like, or is it just kind of...
No, but I can tell you, I actually recorded a video like a month ago, and I was gonna.
What?
I recorded a video like it was like 16. Oh my, I don't know, 16, 15 minutes long or something like that. I was like, fuck, when I get some time, I'll edit it. And then between me recording it and going and being like, oh, okay, I'll edit it. Comic-Con happened, and it sort of like took away some stuff I wanted to talk about.
Oh, you did it before Comic-Con. Okay.
I think I talked about I think I did like a 5-minute thing talking about Lanterns advertising has been asked, hasn't it? And then they released that really good trailer at Comic-Con. So I was like, well, I can't talk about that now, can I?
Speaking of that, though, I think we're supposed to get it's a rumor that we're going to get another trailer this Friday.
Doesn't it come out?
Because, well, the D23 is this weekend. So.
Oh, you're talking about Doomsday.
Doomsday, yeah.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Lanterns. I was like,
no. We're going to talk about Lanterns in a second. But Doomsday, the rumor is they're going to launch ticket sales, non-premium ticket sales, because they've already been selling the Infinity Vision tickets. I think they're already at like 30 million on those tickets, but they're launching the non-premium tickets on Friday. This is a rumor, and we're going to get a new trailer because of D23, which, I mean, all of that seems like a pretty safe guess. Like, this is going to happen, right? I mean, look, if somebody says it doesn't sound crazy to me. Like if you go, oh, they're going to release a new Doomsday trailer during D23, I'd go, yeah, maybe, right? I don't.
Well, it's not like they have anything else because they're not making any shows, are they? And then,
well, no, there is Vision Quest. Vision Quest
comes out. Neighborhood Spider-Man, Daredevil season 3, a lot of those guys.
X-Men 97 season 3.
Yeah. I didn't finish season 1. I didn't watch any of it.
We did have somebody come up in the back room. Joe has arrived.
Hi.
How you doing, Joe? You've never met Paigey. Paigey is, we go about as far back as you can possibly go on YouTube in terms of content. So
when Eric was still doing OnlyFans,
like what? I'm still doing it.
Bit news to me.
Yeah, it's all feet videos though. But
not worth it then.
So we're talking like what? I think it was like 2016, 2015, 2016, somewhere around there. When we started like it's been for a while.
Yeah, 2016, I'd say.
Yeah.
Maybe. Yeah. Sounds about right.
So, but anyway, we were just talking about the D23 stuff. One of the topics people wanted us to talk about and they voted on, which I highlighted, was like Marvel after Secret Wars. And I think this is a good time to sort of just have that discussion. This is one of the viewer paid for discussions, which, by the way, we have some super chats. Actually, we'll do the super chats first and then we'll talk about that because I want to also talk about what people want to see at D23. Mr. Chris Multisanti, wow, thank you so much for the $5 super chat. And a channel member says, did you see Quartering's latest flub? He violated the Amazon TOS with his CBC links, not debunk related, but satisfied to see Quarter Planet's downfall. I did see this. This is the funny thing about like my online stuff is I'm sitting at my desk doing work and I'm also like reading about all the drama. So I know about this. Like essentially he violated Amazon's terms of service by fraudulently connecting his Amazon affiliate link to a link to his store so that when you went to buy his stuff, you know how people say, click my Amazon link and if you buy things, I get money from it or whatever. You can be an affiliate and do that. So he had it set up so you click the link, you go to Amazon to buy his product or something, and even if you don't buy it, you've already clicked the link, so then you're still, everything you buy gives him a little bit of money. So he was doing this with his Amazon link. It's actually really funny. People will try everything. Naruto with a $5 super chat on channel member. Eric, did you see a Claire Temple cameo was deleted from Spider-Man? Yeah, so apparently she went and filmed for it and was supposed to be, from what I understand, she was supposed to be the person that shows us how they hid Peter's identity as Spider-Man in the hospital. Like when he was there with his mask on and stuff before Punisher arrived, she was the bridge character for that. But they just decided not to put it in the movie for whatever reason. I like her. I would have loved to see her in the movie. Do we need that scene? Do you think that was necessary to have it in the movie or no?
I mean, is it to the point now? It's like how many people? If you had 100 people in the theater, how many people would have recognized her and gone, oh, like maybe one?
Yeah.
I would have. I think I prefer her big return to.
Bruh.
The entire.
Is that a ghost?
This is my dog.
Did a ghost just open your door? No. I understand. Yeah, go ahead.
I would have been really concerned if he got like murdered, like his throat was slashed or something live on stream.
Oh
That
no!
would have been really concerning if that happened.
That would have instantly been 1 million views on the video. And immediately after this,
live leak or something.
Live leak. Who still goes to live?
Does that
leak?
Still exist? I feel like that got.
I don't even think so. Joe, what about you? I know you're always a big supporter of like the TV stuff. Do you think it would have been cool to see Claire sort of show up as the nurse in the film or no?
Oh yeah, well look, anytime you've got Rosario Dawson, do it. Bring her on. I'm there.
Yeah, I love her.
Yeah.
Look, it would have been fun, but I don't know if it was necessary. And I believe when it came to the runtime, they probably said, this isn't necessary. We can take it out. So.
To be fair, I saw the movie a second time yesterday. Really good movie. Really good movie. But it does go on a bit too long. I mean, if the movie has a flaw, it's probably about 15 to 20 minutes longer than it needs.
Yeah, I've heard people say the movie has 3.5 acts. Like it's got a little extra oomph in the final part of it. But look, No Way Home, I felt similarly about the pause for applause moments when they brought over characters, when they brought in Toby and Andrew. There's a moment in the theaters where they give that breath for you to sort of like have a big reaction.
Yeah.
But when you watch the movie back by yourself, it's like that time feels weird being in there.
I've never noticed.
So yeah, when I watched the movie, it was weird. So Naruto Youworth, a $5 super chat, says on Prime you can currently buy Superman and Supergirl as a bundle. Everybody head over and get your bundle of Superman and Supergirl. Joe, you could get it.
Why don't you already own Superman is the question.
See, I knew you were going to say that.
Just in time for Lanterns to come out.
Just in time for Valentine's Day next year to go ahead and get this.
Like 6 months from now.
And I am not buying Supergirl on digital. I'm waiting for 4K disc.
By the way, you can't. I think the word "buy" is doing a lot of work here. With these digital platforms now, it's pretty clear that they don't consider you buying these things. You're leasing it from them.
I kind of think that's overstated. Can they take stuff from you? Yeah. Are they going to?
I mean, Sony did on PlayStation.
Yeah, that's a little different though. First of all, why are you buying movies on Sony PlayStation? Come on. There's so many legitimate places to buy movies.
Can you imagine all the kids that like went to their parents' credit card and bought like 50 movies on there and like now they're all gone? Too funny.
I'm telling you, Fandango at Home is the best. Go to Fandango at Home. I have been with them since they were used to be called Voodoo. I've been with them for a decade. You know how many movies I've lost? 0. And do you know what? They have lost the license to movies that I own. They stopped selling.
I agree with that. If they lose the license to sell it, it should still stay in your library. That's
what Fandango at Home has always done. Movies they have lost the license to are still in my library. Nobody new can buy them, but those of us who already bought them. And Fat Man Plays, Google Play, Lord of the Rings trilogy. If you connected, because that is a Warner Brothers title, that means it's Movies Anywhere enabled. If you had link the account to Movies Anywhere, You're going to have it on Fandango at home. You're going to have it on Apple. Sure, Google lost the license, but guess what? I own it everywhere else. I don't even like Lord of the Rings, and I own it.
I have the box set for that somewhere. Staggervort, the 499 Super Chat says, have you heard about the potential Charles Melton Beast casting? Supposedly he won't be the one they cast in the role, but I'm not sure how true it is. That was one of the rumors, right, that we saw with the casting. It wasn't confirmed. By the way, Paigey, what do you think about, what is it, Samara Weaving playing Emma Frost? Did you see that?
Yeah, I saw like some of the castings, but I think it's like
Kit Connors as Cyclops.
Yeah, I think it's more like how it's presented, if that makes sense. Like the context of where the X-Men are, like what's the team, like is it a first iteration, second, third, fourth, whatever it is.
I mean, with Beast, Jean, and Scott, it feels like they might be trying to do like maybe a hybrid version of the original team with like Rogue and stuff. Oh, excuse me. I don't know why I'm sneezing all of a sudden. All the cocaine. But
literally what I was about to say, but anyway.
I got you before you got me. But there's a rumor, and again, this is a rumor, that they were going to announce the lineup for the actual X-Men team this weekend, just the lineup. But because the Beast casting hasn't happened yet, I guess, that now they're not going to do it. That's the word on the street about it.
Yeah, but you think you'd still just get it out there, like just don't announce the casting of Beast. Like, why would you let one person not be in that room when 5 or 6 other announcements? Especially if it's maybe a big draw card, like a big oh, this is the big thing. Why would you let one person ruin it?
I think they could at least do a date, like have Kit Connors go up, have City Sync go up. They're going to be your leads anyway, so just have them go up, be like, hey, officially it's Scott and Jean, and it's coming out May of 2028 or like whatever the date may be. Yeah.
And also, because when I saw the stuff from Comic-Con, I was like, God, it's a bit weak. Like I thought they would have done a bit more Marvel, but I
think they're trying to hold everything back from Secret Wars and D23. Yeah. I think a combination of D23 and Secret Wars is.
But do you think they're going to announce something? Wait, so when's Secret Wars coming out?
2027. Yeah.
So next year. So like the end of next year.
December.
Is it meant to be like no movies between?
Yes.
No.
Doomsday and Secret Wars.
It's gonna be like Infinity. Well, not without the movies in the middle, but they're gonna have like a crazy ending, I think, at the end of Doomsday that's gonna like.
And you have to wait an entire year to wait.
Yeah. Okay. They're gonna build momentum over a year, I think.
What do you think X-Men will be the first movie after Secret Wars?
We surmise. Well, the rumor is that they have 2 bookmark dates outside of December because we know that Black Panther 3 is coming out December of 2028. That we know that. But they have 2 bookmark dates throughout the year that they haven't actually put anything in. Everybody believes Ghost Rider is going to be in the middle of the year, and most people believe that X-Men is going to be the first movie of the year from Marvel because that date's not filled yet.
What, in that like late April slot that they normally do? Okay.
They got a May date and they have a July date. So
we're assuming May is X-Men and then Ghost Rider July. Probably. We did have somebody jump in. We have Jake in the building. What is up, Jake?
What's up?
You have arrived. You have arrived.
I heard talk of the mutants, and I had to wear the appropriate attire. Hope I didn't miss too much.
Yeah, you didn't.
Yes, I did, Darren.
Because you're close to the left side of the screen. All right, so we've already hit the goal, by the way. So
I didn't even have to say it. You're taking me out of a job now.
Goal is already hit and reloaded, so you guys can pick one of the things from this list. This is going to be a discussion topic, not a top 3. This will not be for tonight. This is for a later stream. But the topics are 1, 2, 3, 4. Is superhero fatigue real? Because so many people keep asking me about it, so we're going to have a discussion about it. Should Zack Snyder come to the MCU is number 2. Number 3 is, will James Gunn get fired?
Oh boy.
These are hot topics. And number 4 is, does Star Wars have a future? So those are the topics that we're voting on. One of those will be selected for another stream.
Did you make these up or they submitted?
I made them up.
Okay, I was wondering. They say very clickbaity, Eric. So.
I didn't miss any of the topics yet, did I?
No, we're just doing super chat. We're just reading through super chats right now.
Cool.
The first thing we're going to talk about though is going to be like D23, like expectations and what we want to see post Secret Wars.
I think people need to rein their expectations in a little bit.
Well, we'll get to that in a second. Naruto here with the Channel Super Chat says Vision Quest trailer this weekend.
Yeah,
That's likely. Yeah.
I
I'd
think
say
it's
that's
guaranteed.
I feel like that's way more likely than a Doomsday trailer, to be honest. I know a lot of people are Doomsday.
Feige already said D23 is going to have a TV focus, so
Yeah.
However, with Spider-Man doing so well, I think it would be a little silly if they do have a Doomsday trailer, they don't drop it now to get it in theaters before Doomsday leave or before Spider-Man leaves theaters. Because I've heard the trailer. Jake, was there a different trailer at Comic-Con for
Yes.
Doomsday? Yeah.
yes.
I've heard the trailer at Comic-Con was 1,000,000 times better than the one that we got on streaming. So,
the one that we got on streaming was also shown at CinemaCon a few months prior.
right.
And like this, it's going to be the same thing here, where the Comic-Con trailer is shown a little bit later to the public, and I assume at least this is probably a given, but there's probably going to be at least 3 trailers, and that third one's going to be the one that announces tickets. Is my guess.
Well, that's the thing is there's a rumor tickets go on sale Friday. That's the rumor for Doomsday.
I don't know how.
It's
how
not
much
my
weight that
rumor.
has.
John Campia put a video out on it, and I was like, well, okay. So,
Chris, I've had people throw that name out there. I've also had people fan cast me as Logan. If you don't believe
really?
me, check. If you don't believe me, check Darren's server.
all right, we got a super chat here from Steigervor, 499 super chat. This is Jake. You came in just in time for your favorite topic, which is Paramount and Warner Brothers. I love this.
All right,
topic,
where's the alcohol?
Steigervor says, and Nepo baby Ellison is again threatening to move Paramount out of California. This is funny because they don't have the money to move. That's the funny thing. They don't have the money to move their entire studio to another state. Like, we've talked about this. Like, the crazy thing is, he's throwing a fit about this, which tells you everything you need to know about why he should not be in charge of Warner Brothers. The fact that he's even threatening this and upending all the lives and livelihoods of everybody that works at Paramount because he can't get his way, he's throwing a tantrum.
You mean people in positions of power get overly emotional?
Yes. But the thing is, they don't even have the capital to move. Paramount as a studio isn't just a movable thing where you can do it anywhere in the world. Paramount as a studio is part of Hollywood. It's part of Los Angeles. Like, you would have to dismantle and break down years and years of studios and things like that, and then take them somewhere else. This is a bluff. He doesn't want to pay. This tells me that he knows they're not going to win, and he doesn't want to pay the breakup fee. Because I don't know if you guys knew or not, but $7 million a day he has to pay to Warner Brothers before they even go to trial, which is about $1 billion that they'll make off of him for just sitting around. And then after they go to trial, there's an appeal process, and guess what? They have to keep paying that $7 million a day while the appeal process is happening. Because no matter which way this goes, either Paramount will appeal or the actual the studios will, or the AG will appeal, right, for the state on behalf of the states. So it's still going to continue beyond the date in March. We're talking like June or July before they go back to court for a second time.
And as soon as June, I think it's June 4th, there's
Yeah.
a date in June. As soon as they hit June, Warner Brothers has a contractually mandated ability to walk away from the deal
Yes.
and collect a $7 billion breakup fee.
Right. So they'll get the $1 billion and some change from all that time they're paying, and $7 billion just to walk away from the deal. And then guess what? They can just continue business as usual. They don't have to do anything. Also, if this happens, the shareholders for Warner Brothers, the ones that outside of David Zaslav, there's already rumors that they are going to sue David Zaslav if he doesn't walk away from the deal, if it goes on till June. Because projects aren't moving. The people at Warner Brothers, these shareholders, aren't making money because things aren't getting greenlit right now. So there's a lot of issues with this. So all these threats just tell me that they're about to walk away from this deal. Paramount will not get Warner Brothers. I firmly believe that this is not going to happen now.
Here's the question: do they walk away before Christmas?
I mean, $7 million a day when you're already $100 and some billion in debt. I would say you'd walk away sooner than later, probably.
I think this latest tantrum is his last ditch effort.
Yeah, but nobody's buying it. Even the AG said that he's like, okay, like if you think moving to Texas is going to make this go any better for you, it's not. It's just going to make it look worse for you, and you'll probably still be told no. So
yeah, when they say everything's legal in Texas, they're not serious.
Yeah, I mean, you can't run away from the lawsuit. It's so silly. All right, we got one more super chat here from Amethyst, a $4.99 super chat. Thank you, Amethyst. Good to see you. What do you think of Star Trek Strange New Worlds so far this season? Do you think they will end up setting up Pike's accident by moving him to another ship for season 5? I actually enjoyed, my favorite episode of the season was episode 2. Wait, was it episode 2? Which one is the one that's like a haunted house episode?
What? That was your favorite?
Yes.
Oh, wow. Okay. Christine and I hated that episode.
Look, I don't like the end of the episode for a specific reason, but I like the path, the journey in that episode. Like, I like the story in the episode.
So
I don't like that they don't really explain what happens. I hate that part, but everything else I was okay with.
So this seems to be a normal running stream so far.
What do you mean?
Well, you like something, Eric.
Oh! Yes. Well, I know Joe liked the most recent episode, the one where they went.
Oh my god, the most
Planet.
recent episode was exquisite. Like that episode, like the grin I had on my face from start to finish. Like that episode was just. Yeah. And then they had a great, I don't know if we want to give it. They had a great throwback with the alcohol. What is it? It's green. It's like a classic Star Trek. I don't know. I was giddy that episode.
As far as the thing with Pike goes, at this point, since we're not getting any more of this era of Star Trek TV, because I don't think they're going to greenlight anything else. I think that they're going to move on from this to the movie stuff. They pretty much said that. They could quite literally fuck with everybody and make it so that that's not his destiny, because it doesn't matter anymore. It doesn't matter. They could change it and make it so that something else happens. We have no idea. Because I think ending a series on that without anything else happening would be a very bad thing for people that don't know what happens to Pike. Because there's a lot of viewers that might not know what happens to him. So, I don't know.
I don't think we have to see it happen. Like, I think we can accept that it's an inevitability and know that it's in his future without like seeing it,
Yeah, that's fair. Larry here, channel member for 8 months. And this goes to everybody on the panel. Thank you, Larry. Are you guys planning on seeing Super Troopers 3? Anybody seeing that movie?
I don't know about opening, but I'll eventually see it.
I love the first one. I didn't care for the second one too much. So
2 was a major step down.
I love the first one, and I realized when this opened last week that I never saw the second one. So I tried to watch it on Saturday night. I didn't make it 15 minutes. It was painful.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll go back to it. I don't know, but I'm like, this isn't remotely funny.
Yeah, I didn't have a good time with it. What about you, Darren?
When did the first one come out?
Oh my god! In like
2001.
I was gonna say like the late '90s, early 2000s. I think.
I don't even know what this is. If I mean,
I was about to say I don't expect Darren to know this franchise.
Okay.
I knew there was a new one coming out, but like I don't think I even saw a trailer for this. I feel like they didn't market it at all.
I would say watch the first one, but it's very much early 2000s humor. So like that's the type of stuff you're gonna get in it. So
Mother of God.
Yeah. Paigey, what about you? Super Troopers 3?
I've seen the first one. I knew the second one came out, but I haven't watched it. Have little to zero intentions of watching the third.
Did you not like the first one?
Yeah, well, I watched it when I was in like high school or something like that.
Yeah.
So I was like,
It's very much like that humor from like the Wayans and like that whole like that era of comedy.
Okay.
So
yeah.
American Pie, stuff like that.
I was
It's
about
like
to say
that,
American
so,
Pie-ish, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. All right, we got another super chat from Naruto here, $5 super chat. If anyone's interested, select panels from D23 will stream on Disney Plus. The only thing that I don't like about this is I thought about doing a stream to watch D23, but then I realized if they're going to do it on Disney Plus, it will get copyright struck.
Immediately.
Yep. So it means that we couldn't enjoy it together like we do with the gaming awards because it would get hit. So
And even then, I imagine if they do it like that, a lot of people tuning into it at once, the connection will probably suck.
probably. All right, so thank you guys so much for the super chats. We got about 20 minutes before we get into any of the other topics, but I want to start out talking about expectations for D23 and post Secret Wars, because I think everybody here, Paige, you're caught up now. You've seen Spider-Man, so I feel like you're pretty much caught up with the MCU stuff because did you see any of the movies last year at all?
I saw Fantastic
Captain America-
Four. Was that last year?
Yes, that was last year.
I saw Fantastic Four. I did not see Captain America.
Did you see?
What about Thunderbolts?
Yeah.
I saw Thunderbolts. Thunderbolts was good.
Yeah.
Right.
Is that it?
This might be a hot take. Well, yes, that was last year. It was only 3 last year.
Yeah.
This is a hot take, but I actually preferred Thunderbolts over Spider-Man, to be honest.
I think I do too.
I preferred Thunderbolts over Fantastic Four.
I preferred
I-
Fantastic Four as
yeah.
well. So.
I'll say this, and these guys know where this is going. I don't think Captain America 4 was the worst comic book movie last year.
You did wait. I forgot your list. Did you put Fantastic Four at the bottom?
No.
You put Superman at the.
Oh no, Captain America. No, Superman at the bottom. It was the Captain America, right? Yeah.
I think
So-
you're insane.
I know Joe's number one movie last year, I think, was Superman, wasn't it?
Yes, I saw it 9 times theatrically. No,
Oh my
7
God.
times theatrically, twice.
You were single-handedly increasing the box office there.
That movie
Like,
was just so fracking good. Like, I was actually thinking about it today, and I was like, man, that movie was just like a gift. But anyway, no, my least favorite last year was Fantastic Four, and
okay.
that one was so painful for me because I loved every trailer. I loved the set design. Like, I was so pumped for that movie, and it took itself too seriously. It needed more of a sense of humor.
So it says here, according to, I'm checking out some of the articles. Let me pull these up over here. It says here, this is over at thedirect.com, which I know people love that site. The studio will likely discuss its first 3 Phase 7 movies, as those are all expected to release in 2028. They will need to shoot in the next year, which means this is the thing. We will know for sure next year, like what movies are being, like what they're working on. Like we'll get Ghost Rider stuff next year. We'll get Black Panther stuff next year. So whatever that third movie is, we probably will see some of that filming next year. You're muted, Darren.
Sorry. So we'll probably will see X-Men then, at least talked about. Even if the cast isn't on stage, they'll probably be like, it's happening, we're on film next year, info still to come, even if the cast isn't there.
I also want to point out, I think whatever movies they talk about this weekend, it's going to be very encapsulated compared to like the TV stuff, because I think we're going to see a lot of focus on Disney Plus, honestly. But it says here also in the article that a lot of people believe the biggest announcement this weekend is going to be the X-Men movie. Would you agree with that or no? Anybody?
Biggest? You mean at Marvel?
Yes. No,
Or
for D23, the
in
biggest
general?
announcement. So let me ask you, it's because it's D23, so it's all of Disney. Are we expecting another Disney announcement that is going to be bigger than the X-Men announcement this weekend?
No.
Depends.
If you think they announce like an X-Men movie, that's not going to be the biggest thing. That's really the question. Is like of the
I
weekend.
mean, I guess it depends what they show off. If they're just like, hey, we're doing an X-Men movie, we'll be like, yeah, we knew that.
People,
You know, like,
like, people think we're going to get a full-on cast reveal there. I would tamper those expectations.
if we get the full cast, then yeah, that would probably be the biggest. But if they're just like, hey, we're doing it, it's like, yeah, we've known that since 2019. Like, that's not really news. But if Disney's like, Disney may officially announce the Monsters Inc. 3, like, that's a pretty big announcement. Maybe not X-Men big, but still, like, it's new info. Sort of.
I actually think Monsters Inc. 3 is a larger portion of the general audience than like an X-Men movie, to be quite honest.
There might also be more unveiling with info about Incredibles 3.
Mm-hmm. You know what I'll actually say, which might be bigger than X-Men, because we already know about X-Men. If they announce those 2 special presentations we talked about last week, and it's like news, actual news, the stuff we didn't know was happening before, I'd say that's bigger.
Paige, they've announced that the I don't know if you saw the news or not, but that next year supposedly there are 2 Disney Plus specials, which are like the hour-ish long, like one-off things they do, like they did with Werewolf by Night and stuff. One of them is supposed to be team oriented, and the other is supposed to focus on like a single hero or something like that. But nobody really knows what it's gonna like. We have no idea what it is, so I don't know if there's any.
But they wouldn't be anything big because, like, fuck, you'd wait for the movie or you'd put them in a movie. So
we were saying maybe Young Avengers, like a Young Avengers special or something with some of those characters.
It's like
from the
to
TV
set
side.
up maybe their role. I don't know.
The chick that's always going to the premieres can finally be in a project.
Well, they also already said that, like, again, D23 is going to have a bigger TV focus. Season 2 of 97 will have just ended, so we might get like
we're going to get some. Yeah, I think 3 is for sure. That's one of the things I had in my note is X-Men 97 season 3.
Oh wait, I know what one of them would be, Eric.
What?
Actually, I know what both of them are.
Oh,
okay.
It's the Scott Buck duo.
Oh.
I thought your
Iron
channel
Fist
was
season 3.
Back to back. Buck to buck. You'll be
Inhumans.
You'll be laughing. It'll be one hell of a year for you, Eric. Inhumans special, Iron Fist season 3.
Oh no, not Iron Fist and Inhumans, and both of them are Scott Buck productions.
Let's just merge them together. It's like
Iron Fist versus the Inhumans. That would
directed by Scott Buck.
Scott Buck.
I would be happy to see an Iron Fist season 3.
I wouldn't mind Iron Fist season 3, but not Scott Buck doing it. No, absolutely not.
I'm not sure who Scott Buck is.
The one that did the first season. I hated the first season of Iron Fist. The second season was
I loved the first season of Iron Fist.
That tracks.
Did you not like the second season?
I don't really remember it.
It was the Daughter of the Dragon season where they like set up the.
I don't know if I finished season 2, but I season 1 was one of my favorite of the Netflix shows.
Did you like Inhumans?
I never watched it. I saw the pilot.
What?
In the IMAX.
We've already confirmed that you and I probably watched it in the same theater.
Yeah, because we were at Dragon Con, right?
Yeah,
we probably. But no, I thought the pilot was good, but I never continued on with it.
You'll probably love it.
Maybe one of
you might. I hate it. I hate the Inhumans. I'd love for you to watch it just to tell me what you think of it, because it's on Disney Plus. So.
Well, no, you just put up your rant and reviews from Inhumans season 1.
That was an
play
error.
them on stream.
Oh God, I would love to go back and watch. Like, we might do a rewatch of my reviews because I think I'm pretty upset in every single one of them. It's pretty funny. But we did have a $5 super chat from Cody here, channel member as well. Thank you. Sadie Sink already confirmed that X-Men starts filming early next year. So this tracks. That must mean that first movie in 2028 is X-Men.
Source on that?
Cody, was it an actual trade that revealed this? Like Deadline or Hollywood Reporter?
I don't just believe words because I see them. Like, I need a source on that.
No, there was a quote from her that came out like a couple of days ago. I can try and find it if you want.
Okay.
What did you think of Sadie Sink as Jean Grey, Paigey? Like, as that character? Not necessarily what she did, but like the casting and everything.
I thought she was fine. I do feel like it's a borderline, maybe. I don't know if it's a stunt casting just because she's Stranger Things adjacent, and that was ending. I guess Stranger Things was still going on where they've done that, but
it's the same move they pulled last time. Take the redhead of whatever show is currently popular with young adults.
Yeah.
The same move as last time.
I thought she was fine, but even like a lot of those castings that have come out, I'm like, they're fine. But then you're never going to get the fan casting because they also want someone that's probably not going to cost them an arm and a leg to get now, and that they can just build into their contract.
Well, especially with the X-Men, because those movies are going to have like 10 people in it. So
yeah, so it's just, and that's something where they'd hopefully that's a thing for what 10 to 15 years in its prime that they probably hope for. So yeah, I mean it's fine.
I lost track. What show was popular with young adults that Femke Janssen was on?
I'm not talking about Femke Janssen. I'm talking about Sophie Turner.
Game of Thrones.
Oh yeah, I forgot she was Jean Grey.
Great casting, bad movie.
No, I think she did a good job in the role, but the movie, no.
Femke Janssen is not a natural redhead.
I think they should. I'm a firm believer they should be bringing her back, but
Chris Claremont already said as much.
Well, I just read this is a Variety interview apparently where Sadie Sink said that Jake Schreier has met with all of the confirmed people that are cast in the movie, as well as screen testing people that what?
No shit. Of course they met with him.
Well, I'm reading the whole. Can I finish the whole thing?
Sorry.
So he's met with everyone that has been confirmed casted so far in the movie, but he is doing screen testing with prospective cast members now, and it's ramping up ahead of filming next year. So this is where the quote about next year came from. So I am under the assumption that we're either going to get the early X-Men will either be the first movie or the second movie post Secret Wars, and I believe it's probably the first movie.
Yeah,
because they want to sandwich Ghost Rider between two really strong movies. I think
you also don't want to do what Multiverse Saga did and start it with like a really small movie like Black Widow. Like you want to start it with a strong hit.
We have another super chat here from Cartoon49, who says, any plans on seeing End of Oak Street in prime time for sure? Did you see the trailer for Primetime, Paigey, with Robert Pattinson as Chris Hansen?
Yeah, it looks. I mean, have you seen the documentary on that?
Yes. Yeah.
So it seems like it's definitely taking a leaf from that documentary, and it's not just showing pedophile buster. It's like morals.
Yes, there's others. When we saw the trailer, we watched it the other day, and the beginning of it, I'm like, oh, this is just the normal, like, do you know who I am? Have a seat, like whatever, the normal stuff he did. But then when they got to the second part of the trailer, I'm like, oh, this is not just that. They're diving into all the shit that happened behind the scenes that we found out about later on. And apparently there's a video of Chris Hansen reacting to Robert Pattinson playing him. I haven't watched it yet. But we'll
have you guys seen all the Spider-Man memes where it's like what Flash is doing during Brand New Day?
No.
Him being busted.
So glad they left his ass out of that movie. And that's actually the second live-action Spider-Man movie ever to not have Flash Thompson in it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
He's a cameo. He's a little photo.
I have heard the end of streaking. The end of Oak Street is a popcorn flick. They're saying the story isn't very deep, but it's a lot of running away from dinosaurs and stuff. So
have we seen all the AI controversy? How they're using a lot of
AI? I think it's like the partnering up with the dog thing or the dog podcast or something. I didn't understand totally what it was because the podcast itself is not Warner Brothers, right? It's like a separate thing, and then
that's the thing. I think it's people just trying to get angry over stuff. Sure, it's choose a better outlet to attach to your marketing strategy, but it's not like the director, the writer, the stars let's go to this fucking AI dog podcast and let's promote there. It's clearly just an error, and they've just. It is
blame Warner Brothers, not the people that made the movie.
I feel if that's a decisive whether you go see a movie or not, it's a bit, let's be honest, fucking stupid. You probably weren't going to watch the movie anyway.
Yeah. So post Secret Wars now, we'll jump into that for a moment. Depending on what comes out at D23, we know we're getting an X-Men movie at some point. That's pretty much confirmed.
Yeah.
We're getting Ghost Rider, and we're getting Black Panther. That's all in 2028. where do we go from there? Are we thinking like another Doctor Strange, another Fantastic Four? Like, what are we? Where do we see the Marvel universe going from there? Because Fantastic Four is a little rough because their first movie takes place on their Earth, and the second one will take place on the new rebooted.
Yeah.
Not rebooted, but what is it? What do we call it? Soft reset, the reset like timeline or whatever. So if you watch that, R.I.P. if you're watching that trilogy without watching anything else, because you're going to go from that directly into whatever the second. Because I do believe we're going to get a second Fantastic Four movie. I know a lot of people don't think we are, but I believe we will.
Oh yeah,
I don't think we're going to get a second Thunderbolts movie anytime soon. I think Thunderbolts, even as good as it was, I don't think that's high on their priority list. I don't think we're getting a fifth Captain America anytime soon.
You could make a sequel to Thunderbolts and do like Dark Avengers and not call it Thunderbolts.
Or even just call it like New Avengers, even.
No. I know, but I mean, like that wouldn't be a Thunderbolts sequel by name. It would be like that team in another movie because Thunderbolts should have just been New Avengers from the beginning, in my opinion.
Yeah, I think we should get another Captain America movie, but I wouldn't be surprised if we're not.
I think they might wait for Fantastic Four a couple years because that cast will have done like their Fantastic Four movie, Doomsday and Secret Wars basically back to back. So I think they might be like, relax for like 2 years, we'll get back to you. I think Doctor Strange needs to be on the schedule. He's been waiting for a minute now.
Shang-Chi too.
I hope.
Well, I mean, Eston, like he's got that in Spider-Man now because, Wonder Man's not on his docket.
I do think Spider-Man's a shoo-in, right? It's making them $2 billion. They're going to get that sequel out. I think as soon as he's done with the Naruto.
Like I said, I think we might be talking more than $2 billion at this point. Like we're talking maybe 2.5, maybe 2.6 at the end of the run.
Yeah.
I think 3 is still in play, but we'll see.
But no, Eric, it's gonna make $2 billion and $1. That's what it's gonna do.
For sure, 100%. Okay, outside of Marvel stuff, because I do want to talk a little bit about Lanterns before we move into our other topics. Anything else at D23, Marvel or just Disney related, that we're hoping to see? I know, obviously, Spider-Man, the season should be coming out very soon. So the animated one, by the way, should be coming out very soon. And, Daredevil Born Again season 3, they'll probably talk about that in the future of the TV side of Marvel. But barring that, anything else anybody's looking for? Any other Disney stuff that you're thinking about?
I think we'll probably get a first look at a lot of these original shows they've been cooking up these last couple of years, or at least info on them. I'm not really excited, but they got that Oswald the Lucky Rabbit show that John
what?
Right.
What's it
Favreau?
John, yes, that he's been working on.
I just guessed. I had no idea.
Yeah, that was it. It was slipping me. Yeah, a lot of that stuff. There's a new Gargoyle show coming out, and a lot of the book adaptation stuff that they've been working on. I could see them being here's info on some of those projects.
All right. Anybody else looking for anything? Or
I hope we get word on the Muppet Show.
I was gonna say because this would be the time we would hear about it. Yeah, would be on.
I have a panel, but it doesn't seem to be that panel. So.
Right, I did see that. Yeah.
Ahsoka season 2.
Possible.
Oh, maybe. Yeah. I think that's fair.
Because what other TV does Star Wars have right now?
Just the animated stuff. They just did the animated series from the Visions universe, so that's really all they got right now.
Sure, but I don't think they'd be ready to show anything off, right?
I think this might be a cold take. I don't know, but I think we're going to see a shift of Star Wars being prioritized for theaters again, and I think Ryan Gosling's Starfighter movie is the beginning of that era. Yeah. So I think all the Disney stuff on the TV side might end up being animated, just like most of the Marvel stuff. It's probably going to be animated.
And Ryan Gosling and Sean Levy must have had a hell of a time shooting Starfighter to get the Ghost Rider job this quick. After that,
I think that the early behind-the-scenes viewings of that project have people so excited. That's why they put that team back together for Ghost Rider.
And
I think
after And like after Hail Mary, like you've already got Ryan Gosling and a lot of people's good graces.
Would you guys consider Ryan Gosling as an A-list actor? I would. I would
Yeah.
consider him a current A-list actor.
Oh yeah.
I mean, he's kind of a name that you hear out there all the time.
He's on like a generational run from Barbie to Project Hail Mary to Star Wars to Marvel. Like,
Yeah.
every year.
Would you
he's gonna make
consider Jared Leto an A-list actor?
Used to
it. Yes. A as an asshole.
Would you consider Ezra Miller to be an A-list actor?
Not even in prime. I don't think.
There was a Prime.
Would you consider Jonathan Majors to be an A-list actor?
He almost was.
You're right. He almost was. He was right on the edge. He was right there.
We were on the verge of greatness. We were this close.
Would you consider Zack Snyder to be an A-list director?
be. I think he used to be.
Like,
You could argue at what time he was. Yeah, I agree.
The only one of Snyder, like when it comes to Snyder's movies, the only ones I'm not so crazy on are the ones that he writes.
Yes, he's a much better visual director. I agree with that.
You know, I was saying today regarding Zack Snyder, because there's been a lot of talk about him being back on the Warner Brothers lot, and
Have a great night, Amethyst. Sorry.
Obviously, it was just to screen a movie. Was the only reason he was there. But there is also word that they may be distributing the Escape from New York remake that he's working on. And I was saying, I think the problem with a guy like Zack Snyder is he used to make really good movies. 300, Dawn of the Dead. So it's not that I think people would object to working with him again. But when you hire Zack Snyder, you inherit his toxic fan base. So I don't know that anyone really would want to hire him because you're bringing that baggage in.
What are you laughing about, Paigey?
Something in the chat. Something in the chat.
Well, I will say this. I was thinking about this on the way home from work, and I'm like, would Zack Snyder ruin things or would his fans ruin things? Because that's really kind of the way it works, right? Is you get Zack Snyder, and all of a sudden everybody that supports him wants to see Henry Cavill in whatever it is that he's working on.
But
right?
they don't. But then when Henry Cavill's got stuff going on, no one goes to support it.
Yeah, I'm just thinking over here that Zack Snyder's the next thing he's working on is a 4-hour R-rated version of The Wizard of Oz, which is pretty crazy.
What?
You're just making shit up at this point.
No, I'm reading it right here. The entire film is shot in IMAX aspect ratio.
He's probably got some stupid chalkboard. Just
Dorothy is deeply traumatized from Kansas, carries a sawed-off shotgun in her basket next to Toto. Instead of skipping down the yellow brick road, the party spends 3 minutes in hyper slow motion stepping over glowy yellow bricks.
Didn't they do this on the Sci-Fi Channel like 15 years ago?
Did he watch the Winnie the Pooh thing and go, let me try that?
It's going to take place. Apparently there's a warehouse thing in it, and
it sounds like a Saturday Night Live.
Eric, you're bad at making things up off the fly.
I'm literally reading it right now on Google. It says here that he's working on it, and it's going to be an IMAX aspect ratio. So
there was a mini series on Sci-Fi Channel like in 07, 08 that starred Zoe Deschanel that was kind of like that.
I do remember that.
This reminds me of the Saturday Night Live skit where it's like Dwayne Johnson as Bambi with a shotgun.
The fact that the chat believes me is so funny to me. The fact they believe me.
You made that shit up, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
I clocked you 2 minutes ago.
I knew it.
Yeah, you guys are gullible.
No, it was funny. It was funny for a moment.
I'm Eric.
Can you imagine a Zack Snyder Wizard of Oz though? What that would look like?
Yeah, it'd be horse shit. I can imagine it. It'd be fucking awful.
It'd be better than his DC content.
Yeah.
No.
I think that for me, seeing Rebel Moon Part 2 was the end of my interest in Zack Snyder stuff. That was an awful.
I'm surprised you got to Part 2. Part 1 was enough for me.
I had to watch it in segments, 30-minute blocks over 2 months to get to it.
Did question about Part 2? Did your old mate Ray Fisher show up in Part 2? Or was he only in Part 1?
I don't even know what Ray Fisher is. Let me look and see what Ray.
Did
Fisher
you ever
is
check out Twilight of the Gods, Eric?
I love Twilight of the Gods.
Yeah.
Best thing Zack Snyder's done in a decade.
Probably, yeah. I mean, I'm curious.
And the fact that we're not getting a season 2 is crazy.
Yeah. I mean, I'm curious to see what Last Photograph ends up being like.
I couldn't even watch Rebel Moon after I saw the Snyder cut. I just wanted to punch him in the stomach.
So it says here, punch him in the stomach. It says here that Ray Fisher is working with Ben Affleck in Animals. Is that something that's coming out? It's a Netflix project.
In or end?
I don't know. It says Animals. Reuniting with Ben Affleck in Animals.
In Animals. Okay.
If Ray Fisher found work again, he must have photographs of somebody and a goat together.
That's the only thing he's working on, though, is that thing with Ben Affleck, apparently. So, I don't know. Larry here with the $2 super chat. Thank you, Larry. Says, what if they announce OG uncut Star Wars incoming? So you mean like the Don Lucas remade ones where he like changed things and did all that stuff? You're talking like the actual film versions from back in the day. I mean, I would love to see it because I don't think I've seen those versions in forever. But aren't there like fan edits of that out there where people can see them with like with all the original footage?
Yep.
I do think we're getting these though. Like I do think that's happening because they did announce that the original uncut version's coming back to theaters. So I do think that the next step is home media.
Okay.
But I have a feeling they'll wait movie by movie. Like they'll wait for Empire to hit its 50th. And
I would say, so are you talking about like re-releasing them in theaters or like putting them out for purchase?
Well,
could you imagine these movies coming back out in theaters completely uncut would be money makers for?
Well, yeah, episode 4 is. They've already announced it for the 50th.
Oh, did they? Okay, I missed that. All right.
Anniversary.
All right, that makes sense. That's cool. Larry with another $5 super chat said, I've been watching the Westies and Tom Brittany starting to sell me on him as Batman. He kind of looks exactly like Cavill. Can't judge the Brits. Yeah. I don't know. Let me pull up a picture of him so people can see who we're talking about here. I don't see any movement on the DCU Batman until, oh my God, until well into like the release phases of probably. You know what? I'll say this. I don't even think we're going to see any movement on it until after the Batman Part 2 comes out. Only because I feel like doing any announcement about Batman before that kind of muddies the water for the announcements of the Batman Part 2 trailers and teasers and stuff like that.
Kind of
is that, I mean, I'm saying, like, does that sound out of place or you guys agree with that?
I mean, depends on how long the Batman Part 2 keeps getting delayed.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that's true.
So
here is... Go ahead.
I think he'll show up somewhere else.
This is Tom Brittany, by the way, for anybody that wants to know. But he's 35. Is that the age range they were casting Batman in? Do we remember what age range James Gunn said? Or
I think it was like just either around the same age or a little bit older than Superman. I think Corn Sweat's like 32. So
I thought they wanted older. I thought they wanted him like in his 40s.
No,
because he's already the father of Damian.
I mean, you can have someone in their 30s play someone in their 40s. Like you
That's
would want
true.
to cast younger.
True, but I don't know. I seem to
longer.
remember him saying he wanted him to be a little older.
I don't know.
What happened to that? What happened to that?
Man.
Remember what happened to that dude that was like an awful casting choice, but everyone was just saying that he was a good casting choice. Everyone was like,
was it the one from Top Gun? That guy?
Maybe.
What? Glenn Powell?
Yeah.
No, not Glenn Powell. He had like a silly name, but it was funny to say. No, hold on.
Apparently, a lot of people were saying Glenn Powell doesn't have the star power to carry a movie as the lead because of what happened with The Running Man. But I don't know if that's true or not. I don't know if I.
But he is pretty bland. He's like one of those forgettable actors.
I mean, it's Batman. Like Batman's gonna make money. Like you could cast Aquafina and it'd make money. Like.
Brandon Sklenar.
Yeah, I remember that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just die. Did everyone just go, yeah, no, not that dude anymore. We're just
he's Nightwing, isn't he?
He's what?
He's Nightwing, isn't he?
Where?
Wait, he's Nightwing?
Wasn't he Nightwing on the Titans show?
No.
Oh no, you're thinking
Oh.
It's Brenton Thwaites.
Oh,
Brendan Thwaites. You know, he used to hang out with Paige in Australia, so they're good friends. So
I think he lives near me, like hey, but anyway.
yeah, that was a joke. But by the way, I don't think anybody wants him to come back, right? Or there are people that really want him to come back.
Why do we
I
got to
don't
bring?
know.
Why do we got to bring up Titans?
The Titans fan base was very delusional, so they honestly might.
About as delusional as some cast members from that series still seem to be.
Shout out to Dr. Midnight. Thank you so much for always supporting. You guys do all of these things that he's saying, please. Did you like Titans, Joe?
I have a love-hate relationship with it.
Mm.
I thought it was fairly good first couple seasons. It kind of got worse as it went along, but the first couple
Right.
seasons were pretty good. But I hated the mature audiences aspect. Like I'm if you're going to do that with any show, it's not Titans. Not Titans. The Titans were created as a gateway to get the younger readers. Like that. That's like F Batman. Come on. Like it didn't make any sense.
Yeah. So outside of that, what did you think of the casting of the characters, Joe?
Yeah, they were fine.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know that anybody like. I didn't like the guy who played Batman. I can't remember his name.
Oh, Eric
Oh,
loved him.
Oh, you mean the guy? You mean the guy that would have been way better suited for Alfred?
Yeah, I couldn't see that guy as Batman at all. Donna
No one
Troy
does.
was okay.
Did you
Alan
like when
Rick-
she got killed off
Very
by,
shocking.
by lightning?
I mean, it wouldn't be Donna Troy if she wasn't being killed off. So.
And it wouldn't be DC if they weren't killing their characters with electricity.
Oh, jeez. We got Naruto here with a $5 super chat. X-Men 97 season 2 finale releases in a couple hours. Who's ready? Yeah, I'm curious to see how they're going to wrap up the season. I kind of think I know where it's going, but I'm going to save that for myself. But I've had a good time this season. I know there's a couple episodes that people did. I know that we talked about the Gambit episode that came out, and people say they didn't like that episode. Jake's like, what?
Last
What are you
week?
talking about? Yeah.
Oh, yeah, no, that episode was probably the best of the season so far.
Well, apparently a lot of people that work in the trades have decided they didn't like it. So
Yeah, IGN is smoking pot when it comes to this season.
we got a $2 super chat from South Texas Shark who says, Paigey, did you see the EDP documentary?
No, it's on my to watch list though. Because I thought it was an actual like proper documentary, like on.
It's a YouTube
Because
documentary.
Chris Hansen's interviewing him, isn't he?
Yeah.
That's what I thought, and I was like, "Oh, what the hell is this on?" I thought it was like with the other one, but no, apparently it's on YouTube. So I found it.
And
like, well, watch
in
it later.
order to avoid demonetization, we would not be talking about the stuff that EDP is known for. If you guys want to fall down that rabbit hole, I'll let you go yourself.
I've
What
heard
is-
that he has
what
like a
is
top
EDP?
5. Eat that P word 45.
Eric, your channel's probably going to get banned.
Probably after all this. Speaking of that, did you guys see that YouTube has changed?
Parfum?
What?
I googled EDP. It says it's an acronym for Eau de Parfum.
No,
Type-
EDP 45.
Yeah, type in EDP 45. What was it? Cupcake?
Yeah, sure, do that.
Oh, I hope you like malware infections.
Don't do that, Joe.
Oh, is he a Philly guy known for his rants about the Philadelphia Eagles?
Yeah, I guess that's what
that's-
he's most known for. Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I would say he's known for
Something
looking
else.
for certain ages
Yeah.
that
Starts
are
with
not
P.
18.
We've gone months without almost getting banned, and you're
Yeah,
back
so yeah.
one time.
Yeah. Dalton says
Wait.
IGN is always smoking pot. Okay. All right, so I want to take a look at this poster. What are you laughing about now?
I was just wondering what you were going to say. Okay, now we're going to take a look at it. I was like, okay, what's it going to be?
Well, no, it's the Lantern's poster because it comes out this week.
That's a horrible
oh,
poster, by the way. That's
cover your eyes, Joe.
I was going to ask everybody what they thought. Paigey's like, it's horrible. What did you see the trailer, Paigey, for the most recent one?
Is that the one that came out at Comic-Con?
Yep.
Yeah, that was good. But I did think the one before that was also good. The other ones before that were arse, and I was like, what the fuck are they doing? But the last two have been the one before the most recent one was like good, and I thought the one that just came out.
So is this
Comic-Con was,
poster
like,
an
really
L or a
good.
W?
It looks like, honestly, it looks like the DC TV show thumbnail. Like, I'm like wondering what the hell's going on here. It looks really bad. Like, did Ben Rolfe do this? What's going on? Yeah, it looks pretty shit. But I think I still stand by. I think this show is going to go down as like having the most inconsistent promotional material ever. Like some really absolutely awful stuff and some good stuff, and then the show is just going to be really good. I think the show is going to be really good. I'd be very surprised if the show is disappointing. But yeah, that poster is poo.
I think it's got the chance to end up being the best thing in the DCU, which that bar.
I don't think that's very hard. Yeah,
the bar's not crazy high.
Yeah.
Okay, so that brings me to my next discussion. People are saying the DCU is suffering. It's down the drain. There's nothing good in it, and that Lanterns might be the first real good thing we get from the DCU. Thoughts on that?
Wait, say that again.
I think you'd have to be delusional to say that. Like
because a lot of people don't like James Gunn. So
yeah, like I mean, I see like on Twitter all the people like, oh, the DCU's dead. It's like you got to be delusional, man. Creature Commandos was a hit. Peacemaker was a hit. Superman was a hit. They had one stumble with Supergirl, and everyone's like, yeah, that's it. It's done now.
People did not love Peacemaker this past season.
Yeah, I was gonna say Creature Commandos felt like a fart in the wind. Like I felt like no one really cared.
So actually, Jake actually liked it's his favorite DCU thing, right? Isn't it, Jake?
Yeah, kind of by a mile.
Oh, okay, well there we go.
Yeah,
See?
I mean,
Jake likes farts. Confirmed.
I've not been quiet. How I've been very like fine with everything. Like I'm not like, oh, I hate everything. I think everything's been fine. It's been a fine start for everything. I thought Creatures was fine. I thought Superman was fine. I think they need a hit.
It needs a Big Mac, as Eric would put it. It needs a Big Mac, and at the moment we're just getting some what do you have, Eric, from the value meal, like a McDouble? Or
oh, like a McDouble or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like one of those. A McSingle, maybe. I don't know. What
a McSingle. So.
And then at the very bottom, you've got like the salad that no one ever orders.
I think Lanterns and Clayface are going to be good, but I don't know if casual audiences are going to love them. Like when I saw Spider-Man, my friend went next to me and was like, "Why the hell are they making a Clayface movie?" You know, I don't know how it I'm excited for it. I think it's gonna be good.
I think Clayface needs to ignore advertising to DC fans because we're gonna go see it if we want to see it anyway. Yeah. They need to focus on the body horror Halloween movie fans because that's who's gonna go and see it.
Like I going into stuff for this year. I liked Supergirl. I didn't love it. I thought it was a couple steps up from Superman, but even so, it could have been so much better.
So you like Supergirl better than Superman?
Yeah, I gave Supergirl a 6. I gave Superman a 3.
Wow. Wow. Joe, what do you guys think?
I think Superman's the best thing they've done so far, with Peacemaker a close second. But I don't think they've missed a step yet. And I keep saying, like, I love the MCU, but I'm having a hard time getting excited for the MCU now because I feel like all the fire is with DC right now. Like all the excitement is with DC.
So you're even after Spider-Man, you're just not excited for the MCU?
Well, no, I mean Spider-Man was good, but it wasn't Superman good. Like it was
but you would be comparing it to the most recent project, so it would be Supergirl because we're talking about like keeping people excited about the universe. Supergirl, I don't think hit the mark for a lot of people.
No, I loved it. I saw it 3 times.
I'm not saying it's an awful movie. I'm just saying
Spider-Man's the better movie, but it's also like the 8th Spider-Man movie. So it's
right. So I feel like right now, to be quite honest, Spider-Man's success is kind of making Lanterns seem insignificant to a lot of people, honestly, because it just seems like DC doesn't. Because DC's only doing Man of Tomorrow. We have nothing else in production for DC at the moment. For the DCU.
Well, we don't know.
That's it.
Well, I mean,
we would. Well, yes, the TV side. I'm talking about like movies though, like films.
Sure.
We know Man of Tomorrow is being worked on, but it's outside of the TV stuff. They're not doing anything at the moment. Like there's no filming of anything at the moment.
I don't know if you talked about any of it yet, but one of those Man of Tomorrow actors is likely going to be busy here pretty soon.
Wait. Oh, we can talk about that. We'll bring that up in a minute. But yeah, Joe, to what you're saying is like, even if we were generous to them, there's no second DCU movie next year.
No, but we don't need one.
Well, but what I mean is that we're also probably not going to get one in 2028 either, because of this merger thing. Well, but that's already done, and that's not DCU.
Well, it's not DCU, but it counts.
Well, it counts towards DC, but not DCU.
Right. Well, I know, but but it's taking up a slot, so you can't put out a DCU movie till it's out of the way.
You've got plenty of space to put out another DC movie.
I was going to say, it's coming out at the end of the year, isn't it?
There's plenty of room for another DC movie. No, my issue here is that what did you say, Darren?
It's February of 28.
Yeah.
Oh, it got pushed back till 28. Yeah, it got pushed back to 28. Yeah. So, but my point is that we don't. You would want to ride a wave to keep people interested, and I think, and I could be wrong about this, but DC needs something like a good Lantern show or for Clayface to really be good to get people interested in whatever they're doing next. Because I know Man of Tomorrow's. Go ahead, Paige. Go ahead.
I sort of just agree because Supergirl flopped. More people will see Supergirl than will see Lanterns. If Lanterns could be as successful as it wants to be.
Oh, you're disagreeing. Like you don't think Lanterns is going to help whatever the movie side is. What you're saying.
No. I don't think so at all. I think Clayface might be able to in regards to like the niche stuff, but at the end of the day, like it depends how Clayface.
I think Clayface helps Batman more than it helps the DCU.
Well, yeah, and like I think DC needs to just pull their finger out and just go, "Fuck, here's like just do one of the big Justice League characters." Doesn't like I know they're in a pickle when it comes to like Flash because they only just came out like 3 years ago or something.
And there was a mandate that they could not even bring up that at all at the studio for a time.
I don't
yeah, so
that's bullshit.
So do Wonder Woman. Wonder Woman. Like Wonder Woman's sitting there. Obviously, like
I think it's too soon. I don't think you can do Wonder Woman.
Yeah, you can.
When was the last one? 2020? Was it 2020?
2023. 2023. She was in 2 movies.
So right now, this is not counting Batman Part 2. We know Creature Commandos Season 2 is coming out in 2027. The other things that are in active development, meaning they're still working on them, but they're not actually filming anything at the moment, would be the Bane and Deathstroke team-up movie, which
sounds like shit.
But I mean,
I don't know what's going to happen with that.
There's also nothing really. There's also nothing really stopping them from doing Wonder Woman right now.
Well, Wonder Woman is also one of the listed things. The Wonder Woman reboot or Paradise Lost seems to be what they're working on. But the issue is Ann Nogueira wrote Supergirl, and she's attached to those projects.
And Titans.
That's not an issue. That's not.
I don't know. Supergirl did historically bad.
If
that's because of her.
If that goes by what James Gunn said of we don't start shooting a movie until the script is good, and that's their definition of a good script, yeah, they need some.
So I remember having this discussion, Joe, not with you, but with several other people before. If you look at people attached to like the Flash movie, like the people that made that movie happen, most of them have not really worked on anything major since that movie came out. There's a stink around something that doesn't do well in Hollywood, and it doesn't have to be your fault. You just have to be attached to it. And I think a lot of that is going to happen with this Supergirl movie. I think we got people. Millie Alcock is probably going to suffer because of this. Not long term. She's very young. She's got a huge career ahead of her. But short term, she's going to definitely suffer because of this. I think anybody involved with the actual production of that movie, what is Craig Gillespie going to get after that movie? It's going to be a while before we see him attached to anything.
Well, he'll just go back to doing what he was doing. Like he was just doing like smaller movies.
Yeah, I don't think he's going to suffer. I don't think anything really, because
they do. One person will suffer because every single failed thing needs a scapegoat.
Yes,
and they threw Andy Muschietti under the bus, and he's still.
Well, it wasn't his.
And Andy Muschietti's doing fine. He just had a movie out this year, and he's attached to Brave and the Bold, and he's working on another horror movie.
That also wasn't
I'm
even
I'm
Muschetti's
attached to $1
fault.
million. I don't have it though.
That also wasn't Muschetti's fault at all. He just got the movie to the finish line.
I don't like. I know people get attached to stuff all the time, but that means nothing in Hollywood until there's a contract and they're actually in the studio working on it. Being attached to something to me does not count as work because I'm attached to a better paying job 3 months from now. Until I'm actually doing it, it's not work, right? So yeah, there's a lot of people attached to stuff. I think Anna being attached to Wonder Woman and Paradise Lost is just being attached to it. Like she's writing a mock-up screenplay. They're probably going to reject it, and I bet we get a different writer for it. I don't think that we go through with
I
that
don't.
story.
I don't think they would do that because for everything we've heard, she's a phenomenal writer.
Well, we've heard, we haven't
execu-
seen.
Well, no. I'm saying, like, do executives respond to maybes or do they respond to bombs that on their dollar?
Same
Like,
thing
that's-
with like Christina Hodgkins, who like had Birds of Prey, The Flash, and it's like you're giving her Batman. All right.
Yeah,
I don't think that's going to happen. I don't think these things are going to happen. I think they've said them. I don't think they're going to happen.
Yeah, Christina Hodson. That's a perfect example. She's pure talent. That woman. Everything she touches is fantastic, and James Gunn knows it. He put her in the writers' room. She helped craft the DC universe, and now she's attached to Brave and the Bold. Talking about working. She's working on it. She's writing that now.
That's fine. Look, we're gonna bookmark this stream because I think we're gonna come back at a certain point. We're gonna find out that all of these names of people attached to things didn't happen.
Cocaine's
I don't think it's gonna happen. Huh?
I said cocaine's a hell of a drug.
I don't think you mean for me.
Just for this entire stream right now.
I don't even know what that means, but whatever.
We're smoking something heavy tonight.
No, I'm saying like you look at people in the industry who underperform on things and they lose opportunities down the road. That is the punishment for having a bad film.
No, you don't have
you
to tell me
lose
that.
larger opportunities. Yeah.
I know.
So my point is being attached to something and having the product out is to me is two different things. Because we've heard people attached to stuff. We just heard the other day this guy was attached to the X-Men movie for being Beast, and now apparently he's not. So I mean, it's like these things don't always pan out. I think that we're going to find out that Wonder Woman is getting pushed back for sure, and they might not use Anna Nogueira as the scapegoat, but it might be this issue with Paramount, like the fact that nothing is moving at the moment.
There is
because of what's
word
going
right
on
now that they're not allowed to greenlight anything new while it's in this holding pattern.
Yes, that's the sucky part. We have the Mr. Miracle animated series coming up. That's going to be good, I hope.
I can tell you what's making me very angry. There is something that is making me actually angry with the DC fan base.
Okay.
And that is, I'm getting really pissed off at so-called DC fans complaining about the Jimmy Olsen show. Because it's like you're complaining about something you haven't seen, you don't know what it is. People are going, this is going to be shit. And I'm like, how can you say that the thing you haven't seen is going to be shit? Like I mean, it's actually
I'm not disagreeing with you, but people say that stuff all the time.
Yeah,
right?
but it's actually making me mad because the truth is, number one, it's not a movie. If you were doing a Jimmy Olsen movie, that would be a little questionable. Like, why are we doing a Jimmy Olsen? But it also, if you told me you were going to do a Jimmy Olsen movie, I would think that movie's going to be fantastic because you're telling me of all the characters, somebody came up with an idea for a Jimmy Olsen movie and that got the green light. Then that must be a goddamn good script.
And the crazy thing is that it's not even a Jimmy Olsen show. Apparently, it's going to be titled American Villain.
Yeah, and it's supposed to be a mockumentary series where he's doing some kind of like crime series, and it's going to be introducing a lot of DC characters from what I hear. Degrassi Knowles, who I don't know how he knows these things, but he's very well connected and he's usually right. He said this is how they're going to introduce the Flash. And if that's the case, if you're going to do this TV show that's anthology style, that's going to open up the universe, this is a brilliant way to expand the universe.
I actually do agree that I think this show is going to be good because based off the casting for Gorilla Grodd, they're just doing American Vandal, change one word and put it in the DC universe. And American Vandal's a really good show. But it's like the whole, like, you can use this show and it's pretty much just like interviews. And I know exactly what they're going to do. Like, it's very not cliche, but it's very predictable in regards to what they're going to do, but it sounds really cool. And they're just going to do headshot interviews, and you'll just see a random DC character. Like they can, it's going to be the show. Probably, I reckon it's probably the project that will have the most cameos in the show or in the project going forward. Like,
because it'll be very
from now
easy
until
to
the end.
film. It'll be very
and you'd
easy
be able
to
to get
do.
the most niche thing. You'd be able to get like
Yeah.
Captain, like maybe not Captain Boomerang, but like a really niche Flash villain who ran across or was with Grodd, or someone that was a really niche DC villain that was mind controlled by Grodd. And it could be like Condiment Man, or what's his name? Condiment King.
We already
something like that.
We already got a show in the DCU that had a lot of cameos in it. When you,
What
have
was that?
Cersei, when you had Cersei's whole vision of the future, you had a bunch of
but-
cameos of those.
Oh
dead.
yeah.
But I mean, like actually, like talking heads, like actually, like you actually
Yeah.
hear Condiment King saying,
Emperor
yeah,
says
fuck
it'll also be the
Grodd.
project nobody will watch. Damn.
I actually
That's
disagree with that to an
ridiculous. People are gonna
extent,
watch
because mainly because they have Scarlett Gazondo. Like I think that might be a draw. But it's also like it probably depends how you advertise it, and also I reckon it's gonna be a super cheap show to make.
Yeah, and it's
Especially
on
if they do what I think
television.
they're gonna
Everyone's if you got HBO, you're gonna watch it. Like I mean, it's not like it requires no investment. You don't have to pay for it. People are gonna watch that.
He might be a half decent Jimmy if somebody other than James Gunn writes him.
I don't like the idea of it being the thing that introduces the Flash, but I guess because it's Grodd, like you could just have something right at the end where Flash literally shows up, and you can have a master. It could be like shadowed, but it's still the Flash or something, and he says something about Grodd.
Just
But
have a
it'd be
random stunt
weird.
double, so you don't have to cast yet.
Yeah. I
right.
just hated this
Yeah.
Jimmy so much. Like, if it was like a Daily Planet show, I might be like, okay, it's something. But
So you hated this Jimmy?
he's
Jimmy
one of
was
my-
awful.
Oh, I thought he was.
Wow.
I don't
great.
think I've ever hated a character more than that take on Jimmy Olsen. I hated him.
Really, Darren?
All right. So before we get into our list, by the way, Paige, we're going to do like a couple of top 3 lists tonight. I don't know if you want to participate or not. You can if you want.
We'll wait and see.
Eric,
The
you do still want to have a channel, right, Eric?
Yeah.
Oh, is it top
the
3 John Bobbitt moments, or is it?
No, it's not. It's the
Okay.
first list is top 3 cartoons.
you got
not
one
inten-
for him, so it wouldn't be much.
top 3 cartoons not made for children. So basically, cartoons that are for like,
Oh,
but
I feel like
PG-13 and up.
I was gonna say I feel like Omega might be the one for that one, but anyway.
Where is he?
Yeah.
I thought you were gonna bring him on for this.
I had a game category, but that was only if he was going to show up. So,
Well,
Lone Wolf wants to know, why do you hate this Jimmy? Do you want to know, Joe?
He's a
Well, I
fucking he's a fucking womanizer and a pussy man.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't like how he treats Eve Tessmacher in that movie. I'm not a fan how they portray him, personally.
I'm just disappointed we never got to see. Like they kept setting up a joke. They kept like talking about her toes and how her mutant toes. And I'm
Yeah,
like, you're going to set that joke up the whole movie and then not show us the toes? It's like in
I don't.
the first Suicide Squad movie, where they keep talking about Captain Boomerang's obsession with unicorns. But then at the end, when the Enchantress is like giving them like all their desires, you drop the ball and don't have a scene where he's riding on a unicorn? Like, how do you drop that ball? You set that joke up the whole movie and then you didn't deliver.
It was a David Ayer script, so that might explain it, but
Was
I
it?
don't know. I think it was, wasn't it?
Well, that movie was also edited to shit by the people who put the trailer together. So
And
All right. So
no,
Yeah, go
I
ahead,
did not need to
Darren.
see her feet. I think it's a weird thing how they. I like James Gunn, but I think sometimes how they write the women characters are a little questionable. And this is, I think, a prime example of that, personally. Okay, you can move on, Eric.
it's so funny, like going off of that. Like I think Creature Commandos is probably the best thing James Gunn's wrote, and then you go from that to this. Holy shit!
wow. So this is the controversial topic that I think Jake mentioned earlier.
What did I mention?
You wanted to mention a certain actor that's going to be acting in a certain show.
Oh,
So
sure.
anyway, we are going to do the top 3 list right after this, and we're going to do it a little different this time. I'll explain, and then we have one super chat. We have one super chat we'll look at before we get started with the list. But this is the topic: Paige's favorite series, Harry Potter.
Harry Potter.
Season 2 now has Nicholas Hoult as the villain. He's
No.
playing Gilderoy Lockhart.
But Gilderoy Lockhart's not the villain.
I'm reading what Deadline posted.
Yeah, well, Deadline is wrong. Gilderoy Lockhart's not the villain of that book. He's just a bumbling idiot, but he's not the villain.
Well, you can be mad at Deadline. Feel free to go over. And
I mean,
tell
it
Deadline.
wouldn't be the first time Nicholas Hoult has played someone that's supposed to be villainous, but ended up being a bumbling idiot. So,
yeah. Are you guys surprised that actors are getting attached to this? Because I'm going to be honest, I'm not, because they're paying a lot of money for these people to come in and do the show. And I think a lot of actors are just like, I'm not going to say anything to anybody who asks me questions about J.K. Rowling. I'm going to be quiet. And they're just going to take their paycheck. I think that's what we're going to see.
One of the actresses who got cast was speaking out against her.
Yes.
So,
yeah. But I am under the impression, under the assumption, just like I was with the game that came out, like 3 years ago? It was like 3 years ago or something?
Hogwarts Legacy, yeah.
Like 4 years ago. I knew it was going to make money because Harry Potter itself is quite honestly, to the general public, bigger than the controversy than the J.K. Rowling stuff. So I've always said, if you personally want to boycott something, feel free to do it. I've always supported that. Like, if you don't want to watch something, don't watch it. But I just think the general community that's into this does not even consider J.K. Rowling, and they just love the world of Harry Potter. So
That part.
well, World of Harry Potter is very interesting because the world of Harry Potter is against J.K. Rowling. Like, it's a very accepting world. Like, I mean, well, the people who aren't accepting are the bad guys. You know, the
Right.
bigots, are the bad guy. So the world she created doesn't adhere to her views.
right.
It's a weird thing.
So with that being said, let me drop this down.
He's going
have
to
a
grade Harry Potter's homework. He's going to give him 1A.
We have a $1 super chat from Chronic from New Zealand, where Paigey was living for about 8 months. So
I was not living there for 8 months.
well, that was Tasmania. Sorry, my bad.
Yeah, your bad.
Hey, love that show.
And then Connor Dorian here with a $5 super chat says, "What did everyone think about the House of the Dragon season 3?" I'm not going to spoil it because the finale literally just came out, so I'm not going to do that. I enjoyed this season more than seasons 1 and 2. I'll say that. I enjoyed it more. Is anybody else watching House of the Dragon, or am I like the only one?
It's on my. I finished season 2 like when it was out. I, to be honest, didn't even realize season 3 was airing until I saw that the finale was airing later the day I saw the news. So I'm probably gonna wait till Lanterns comes out and renew my HBO subscription, and probably watch it. In between.
Oh, I also wanted to point out. It's a good thing you bring that up, and then I'll let everybody else answer. The thing about Lanterns is it's also in that premium Sunday night slot, which is a lot of people who watch HBO, that's their TV night, and they just watch whatever comes out on that night, typically. So I think Lanterns is in a good spot to bring in some viewership, at least for the first week or couple weeks, to see if people stick around for it. So, is anybody else watching House of the Dragon season 3 or no?
I'm just not caught up with it.
I haven't watched since season 1.
Oh, well, there you go. I enjoyed it. It was my favorite season of that show specifically. All right, before we move on, is everybody going to play at least the first game with us? The 3.
Yep.
If not, I'm just because I'm putting the names in the list. You don't have to play. You can stick around and just comment on it if you want. You don't have to play.
I probably have to bail after the first game because I got work in the morning. But
Okay.
just curious, did we ever? We never did the puppet one, right? Like one of the
Not yet,
topics
no.
was
No,
okay.
we haven't done it yet.
What was the puppet one?
Favorite puppet / Muppet movies or TV shows, I believe is what it was. So movies and TV shows that contain some sort of puppetry in it.
Okay.
Are you like drawing blank on that? There's a lot that came out back in the day, but you have to like go back and do
Sure.
that.
All right, Legends of Tomorrow, Gen V, The Boy.
Mortal
Paige, are
Kombat.
you just gonna hang out and joke, or you want to try it? Huh?
You talking to me?
Yeah, I said, do you want me to put your name in the wheel, or are you just gonna hang out and like and make fun of our choices?
No, go for it. I'll have a crack.
Okay.
I need to go to the toilet, so I'll be back in 2 seconds.
All right. All right. So let me get through and do this.
No AI profile picture for Paigey this time.
Oh, that's right. That
Crazy.
was funny.
So while we're waiting, I'm excited to say that one of the greatest sitcoms of the 80s and 90s hit Blu-ray, and I'm holding it in my hand.
Wait, what was it? Is it? Oh my God! Perfect Strangers.
Perfect Strangers.
Wow.
I am standing tall on the wings of my dreams today.
And nice mug you got there, Darren.
Thank you. I'm all out of water.
Y'all are old. Damn. Pizza is good. Banana is bad. So throw a banana peel.
Oh,
If
Darren's
you don't
gonna
like
hate
it-
this game. I'm sorry,
Throw a
Darren.
pizza. Is it Mario Kart flashbacks? Perfect Strangers, a show that gave us Family Matters.
But don't hold that against it.
Balky. Yeah. All right. So let me pull the list up over here.
What did I just witness?
What?
Right over my head.
I just saw Darren doing that number.
All right.
Wait, what's this first one again?
Top 3 favorite cartoons, movies, or TV shows, can be one or the other, that were not made for children.
Oh, okay.
Doesn't have to be like R-rated bloody cartoons. They're just not intended for kids. So no Bluey. I know Paigey's mad because that's an Australian thing. No Bluey. No Coco Melon. So we'll do this one and we'll see how much we can get done, because I'd like to do at least 2, but we might only have time for 1 tonight. But at least we'll get this done. Actually, we did 2 things tonight because we did the Secret Wars post Secret Wars discussion. So this would be 2. So yeah, fair enough. All right, we're gonna spin the wheel and see who goes first. No honorable mentions because we got 5 people. So and if you're gonna do it in a particular order, say so. But we'll see.
I feel like we're gonna run out of choices quickly.
Oh, there we go. My first one is easy. Invincible. I love Invincible. Look, Darren, I got it out of the way first. I was like, I'm going to go ahead and get it out of the way.
You definitely
Invincible is probably one of my favorite cartoons. Like that's one of the few that I watch week to week where I'm like waiting for it to come out. So now Darren's got to think. He's got to think.
You definitely weren't stealing one of my picks.
Serenity says rigged, the host going first. Yeah, I guess
you definitely weren't stealing one of my picks.
All right, here we go.
Barely think of 3.
Oh, wait. Oh, look at that. It didn't matter. It was going to be Joe. He was right next to each other. Joe, what do you got?
I've got Aqua Teen Hunger Force.
Oh, that's a good one. Frylock.
Meatwad.
What a great cartoon. I remember watching that late at night, drinking a lot and watching that show.
I saw the movie in theaters. Aqua
Oh,
Teen
did
Hunger
you?
Force.
I didn't see it in theaters.
Do you remember the title of the movie?
No, go ahead. It's a long one.
The title of the movie was Aqua Teen Hunger Force : and the colon was spelled out COLON. Aqua Teen Hunger Force : movie film for theaters.
Oh, Jesus. It's a good choice, though. All right, what do we got here? Oh, it is I again, isn't it? Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness.
Eric, I swear to God.
There's a cartoon that's out right now on season 2.
Don't you do
that
it.
I really love.
Don't you do it.
Called X-Men 97.
bastard.
That leaves plenty of X-Men cartoons for you, but I took X-Men 97, so
It's
there
the
we
only
go.
one not made for kids. The others were made for children. Son of a bitch.
All right. You got to think hard. Let's see what we got here. Jake is up.
All right.
There we go.
I doubt anyone's taking this first one. So a lot of kids watched this cartoon when they were growing up, but you look at the cartoon and it's definitely not one that kids should have been watching. Rocko's Modern Life. I
remember that one.
Yeah. A lot of adult humor in that show, but I think that's what made it kind of awesome. And if anybody knows about the one redacted episode, then you know why it was banned. But yeah, that was one show that just really never held any punches. Never tried to say, hey, like we're gonna do like something spoofy and happy, like a lot of other dumb cartoons have done since then. So yeah, had to go with that.
Okay. Who's up next? It is going to be Darren. All right.
Well, I only had about 2. So I guess, you know what? I don't even really like this show as much as other people.
But Eric put you in a bad spot.
I like it. I don't love it to do, like some people. This is one of the greatest shows ever made. I'm like, it's good. I don't like it that much. I'll say Arcane over at
that's good.
That's kind of the like realm of these adult animated shows I like that aren't like overly raunchy. It's not these comedy shows that are aimed for adult humor. It's just serious world with serious consequences that can have these higher themes. So I'll go with Arcane, I guess.
All right. Spin the wheel. Is Paige going to get to go at some point? Oh.
No.
Almost.
Is that Joe's last one? No.
No. Joe, what's your next one?
I am sticking with the Adult Swim C-Lab 2021.
That's a good one, too.
If you're looking for me, better check under the sea.
How many seasons of that were there?
5? 4 or 5.
Yeah, it went on for a while.
But
Fritz the
went
cat.
on after the captain died.
Yeah. All right. What do we got? Who is up? Oh! Denied again. All right. Well, Joe, wrap it up. You
Come
finish
on.
first.
You know what it is, right? You guys know me. Come on.
Creature
What
Commandos.
do I love more than anything?
The Muppets?
Star Trek. Lower
Lower Decks. Good one. Yeah, that's a good one.
You're gonna say Muppet Babies show.
That's
No,
a good
I
one
hate
too. But was that made for kids though?
I can't stand Muppet Babies.
Really?
No.
You know what? You were like the 50th person that I know that loves Muppets that does not like that fucking cartoon.
Do you know
so
why?
many people hate it.
Because what do we love about the Muppets? The puppetry. They're puppets. As soon as you take the Muppets and translate them to animation, you lose the spark that makes them so special.
Eric, the fact that you've been keeping track of the people you know that don't like that show is a little odd.
I have a lot of people that like Muppets in my life.
I don't mind the Muppet Babies when they're puppets, but they're rarely puppets.
Yeah. Here we go. Pagey demonetization incoming.
No, it's not hentai related. As I said, that'd be like a mega.
There we go.
He'd probably have a list of 10. I'm trying to think what people wouldn't say. I know Futurama.
That's a good one.
Fair.
Yeah. Do you like the one that Hulu re-released?
I didn't watch it.
It's like two seasons, I think, of it on Hulu.
Yeah.
When it came
As
out.
soon as I saw it, I was like, I don't
Season
like
2 is
stuff like
much better than season 1. Season 1 is a little
Yeah.
rough. Season 2 I thought was really good. All right. Here we go. Who is up next?
Back to back.
Why? Wait.
Oh,
Why'd you put them on there 4 times?
Yeah, why are you on there again?
I don't have a
That's
fourth.
weird. Yeah, you don't need one.
I
I
can
don't
make
know why.
one up.
No, you're fine. All right. Let's see. Oh, is it going to be Jake? It is Jake. Here we go.
Please,
All right.
hold your applause. Listen, I know a lot of people are either really into this kind of show or really not into it. I fall into the group that's really into it. South Park.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just have to throw that one out there. I mean, I feel like it explains its own placement.
Yeah, it's the most, I think, next to like a couple of other not necessarily adult cartoons or whatever. South Park is very memeable. It's very meme friendly.
Yes.
All right, let's see who's up next. Well, look at this.
Oh shit.
Back to back.
So this one, I guess you could say it's a little bit of a like cheat. Maybe this one counts, maybe it doesn't. I don't know. But while it technically aired in like a children's network slot, the actual execution of said show was aimed to be a lot more mature, and that's Freakazoid.
Okay.
Yeah,
I would count that. Yeah. I feel like that's good.
Grew up with that one a lot. Recited some humor from that cartoon, and my teachers back in the day did not appreciate it.
Freakazoid.
And if you know that show, then you know.
Yeah. All right. Who do we got? Oh, looks like it's going to be Darren no matter what. So, Darren, what is your second one?
I'm gonna cheat a little bit on mine because I do think it was made for not necessarily young children, but like a younger sort of.
I already know what you're gonna pick. I know what it is already.
But the distribution said otherwise, and they threw this thing on Adult Swim. Give me My Adventures with Superman.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's technically on Adult Swim. Yes.
I had a feeling you might dive a little deep and do that, so I was like, I'll leave that for you. Great show. Though.
I don't watch a lot of adult animated shows typically, so.
There's one that if we get through this whole thing and no one says, I might be a little bit surprised.
Darren.
I'll say this for the memes of it. Pagey's here, so maybe I'm feeling nostalgic. Give me the Vixen show on CW.
God.
That's going back for sure.
CW shows weren't technically made for children.
CW Seed, yeah, that counts. I would say anything TV 14 and higher technically isn't made for children.
If you were gonna pick a CW Seed show, the Deathstroke show was right there. Just saying.
I didn't watch that shit. I didn't watch the Deathstroke one.
It was better than all the other ones, which isn't saying much, but
okay, Paigey, it looks like it's gonna be you.
I mean, what? BoJack Horseman, probably.
That's a good one. Yeah, that counts. Yeah, it's a good one. All right, so it's down to myself and Paigey, the last choice of the night because we're coming up to the 2-hour bar.
Talk about
bonus time.
Yeah. Eric's the Democrat, I'm the Republican.
American politics. Look at this. Oh,
everything's lining up.
Oh,
I'm gonna call voter fraud on that one.
I'm gonna go with the show that didn't initially start out for kids, or it did start out for kids, but the later seasons got more adult, and that's Young Justice.
Yeah.
I believe like the last 2 seasons definitely were more like mature than the first 2 seasons of Young Justice.
Which funnily enough is where they dropped the ball.
Yeah.
Even even when it was on Cartoon Network, like they were doing stuff where I'm like, this could not be on Cartoon Network. Like they got into some dark stuff on that show.
Yeah. All right, here we go. We're gonna spin it, but then Paige's gonna go. So let's hear the applause and see the confetti fly.
It's gonna be.
So I wonder. I just want the applause one more time. There we go. All right. Paige, what do you got?
Well, I can't believe no one said it. I thought you would have said it, Eric.
What?
Sausage Party.
Oh, it does count.
No, it's got the show on Amazon.
Yeah.
Well, no, it could be show or movie, so it could have been a movie too. So
that movie,
show was shit.
That movie just turned 10.
Jesus.
I actually liked the movie and hate the show. I thought the movie was funny, but
The movie's actually pretty good, except for the orgy at the end, which makes you go, "What the fuck is going on?"
yeah,
Here?
I remember watching that, being like, "What the fuck." All right, so with that being said, we are.
I was
Yeah,
surprised. I was surprised nobody said like Simpsons or Rick and Morty or something.
I
like
was
that.
actually thinking. I was also going to say the King of the Hill revival, which I really like on Hulu, which is good.
Yeah.
But we have some super chats, and then we're going to wrap it up because we only have 7 minutes before the end of the stream, so we're not going to do. We did 2 things tonight. That's enough for me. We'll do some more next time. We have Anna
retired for round 3.
Yeah. Anna in here with a $5 super chat says, I have long predicted the premiere of Harry Potter will do big numbers, but will fall off hard. A second season will do very poor numbers. Does anybody agree with this or disagree with this?
I disagree completely.
You think it's going to be strong all the way through or not good at all?
Oh, yeah, no, I think it's going to be huge. Harry Potter has a very strong fan base.
I surprisingly agree.
Oh, anybody else?
I think it depends on the release cycle. They can't have it where it's too long in between seasons.
Oh, you mean between seasons? Right.
Yeah, but or if they do, they need to do something which they probably might do once they get to the longer things, is they have to have stuff in between. So if they have the Harry Potter, like the main books and stuff, they have to have potentially something in between. But once again, HBO's got multitude of shows coming out and stuff, so you got to fit it in between.
The funny thing is, I feel like Warner Brothers are more consistent on their shows right now than they are on their movies in terms of like release schedules.
Also, the early seasons of the Potter series, like 1 and 2, I believe, were like a good amount of them were filmed together, or like are being filmed together
because of the kids' ages. Yeah, they want to make sure they get it filmed before the kids.
They should do that for sure.
Because I mean, like when you look at the way the films ended up playing out, when you get to the last movie, they're playing like 17-year-olds, but they're like 22, 21 years old, somewhere around there. So
Lone Wolf says nobody said Samurai Jack. It was on my long list. Like
oh my God, Darren.
Sorry.
We have a super chat from South Texas Shark, $2 super chat. Netflix is debuting GTA 6 trailer on August 27th. Anybody excited about GTA 6?
And that's when they're going to reveal it's been delayed again.
Why is Netflix releasing it?
Yeah, I don't know. That's weird. But GTA 5 is iconic. People still play that game today with mods. It's still a highly played game.
There's another 5th franchise of a series that people still play today with mods that's had a longer wait since GTA 5 has had that needs to be out long
Which
ago.
one?
Elder Scrolls.
Yeah, I thought that's what you were going to say. We have a $4.99 super chat from Stag of War, Space Ghost Coast to Coast, Harvey Birdman, attorney at law, Primal was on my list as well. Whole movie, and the Oblongs. I forgot about the Oblongs.
I saw Space Ghost. I love Space Ghost.
Yeah. All right. So let's see. This is your guys' last call on voting. We have like 2 minutes before we wrap things up. Go ahead and vote on this poll now or forever hold your peace. While we do that, we're going to go around the panel and everybody can shout out what they're doing if they want to shout out. And we'll start with Joe. We're going to go counterclockwise. So, Joe, what are you shouting out?
I don't know. Nothing really in the past. I mean, I got physical media reviews coming up on the Concession Stand channel. You can watch me review Perfect Strangers in the coming weeks, and we got a bunch: Mars Attacks, Project Hail Mary, and Sheep Detectives. So
Detectives
review
I just
for
saw that
all
the other
these.
day.
Yeah, it's a good movie.
I was going to say I was not interested at all. That I watched it and I was like, oh, this is actually not
really
bad.
Good. Weirdly good.
Jake, do you have anything to promo for your channel?
Got some X-Men 97 coverage coming. Got another Lost Level stream this upcoming Sunday. What else? Couple of special, I guess you could call it, special costume rankings coming out because I started doing a handful of them for games, which I'm still going to continue, but decided to branch from that and do it in the live action space too. So some of that is going to be coming out. And I looked at my stats today, and I'm 95% of the way towards being monetized.
You gotta hurry up because by February of next year it doubles.
Yeah,
It doubles. You got to get it all in now. If you're not grandfathered into the YouTube Partner Program right now, it's going to be really fucking hard for you to get it next year.
If you guys can give me that remaining 5%, I'd really appreciate it.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys saw, but they're doubling everything to get into the YouTube Partner Program. You have to get 8,000 minutes on long form and 20 million views on what you call it, on shorts.
Well,
so
at that point, 8,000 is more than doubling. It's almost tripling.
That's true.
Because the original the requirement is 3,000 public watch hours.
Yeah. So, Paigey, are you actually making a video? I see you've got something to share. We'll pull that up in a second. Are you actually making a video, or is that video never going to come out now?
Oh no, that one won't because it's sort of redundant now. So I was like, well, fuck. Oh, I had to like re-alter it or something like that. I don't know. James Gunn pulls his finger out and starts doing something productive, then
okay.
Yeah, you might be waiting a while.
Yeah. Fair enough. Ben 10 was not made for adults, guys.
No.
It's great. Like, it's a great series, but yeah, it wasn't made for adults.
I mean, I can talk about the new comic, which is made for adults, but not the show.
But that image is the only thing.
I'm gonna pull it up now. Yeah. Here we go. I'm gonna pull this up.
That was my lunch.
Okay. What was on that, by the way?
That is a roast pork banh mi with extra chili.
Extra chili. Okay.
Yeah.
So you like that? You like the seasoning on there? Okay. Now I'm hungry, and now I'm gonna go make food as soon as the stream ends because of that. So
that was the goal and successful.
Yeah. Ben 10 Big 98 says the comic isn't great so far. Wow.
I don't agree.
There's a Ben 10 comic.
Nobody was more hungry after me and Darren after the damn game we did on Party Nation tonight.
Oh, well. Hungry Eric, Chris. Yeah, for sure. So, Darren, you disagree with that statement and you need to promo some stuff. So go ahead.
Yeah, Darren Sanctuary. We got Pipeline this Thursday after the credits every Monday. And, yeah, thanks for having me.
All right, no problem. Cameron, yes, I saw that, but we have ran out of time. We had lots of panelists. We will take a look at those this week. So,
did Lance ever disprove that he was the gooner, like the dude in the car?
He did not disprove that, but you can ask him next time you see him. I'm actually shockingly surprised that he's not in the chat right now because if he knew you were here,
why he's not in the chat?
Did he tell you why?
No, what happened?
Actually, I think we could say it. I think he said it on socials.
Yeah,
a tree crashed into his house, and he.
Oh my God!
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
So he's got 1 million family members. Where the fuck is he staying? Is he with like his other family or something?
I think he's still with. Yeah, I don't.
I think he's staying with some family. Yeah.
Is he? Okay.
That's crazy.
Wait, what did he say?
What the fuck? His tree fell into his house.
No, he's not. Where's this? It's not
on Twitter.
All I'm saying is he's not on
Twitter.
He might have.
I don't know if it made it to Twitter, but it was in our Discord group.
Yeah, it was talking about Discord.
Oh, okay, gotcha. All right, we're gonna stop the poll and see what everybody voted on here. Poll is stopping. Since we hit the goal in both chats, we're doing 2 of these. So the 2 discussions we will be having are going to be: is superhero fatigue real? And should Zack Snyder come to the MCU? Those are the 2 things we'll be talking about.
My goodness,
that's gonna be a fun chat. Anyway, I want to thank everybody for being here. Thanks everybody for super chats. Make sure I have all of them. I did get all of them. Yes. Thanks everybody for the super chats. Thanks for the member chats. Thanks for everybody showing up. Thank you to all my panel for being here. And we'll be back on Thursday. So thank you guys for that. And yeah, because it's my show, I can do what I want. I'm gonna play my intro as the outro. See you.